Okay, so one of my other favorite concepts in the book is clientele, don't clerk. Tell us a little bit about what that means.
Okay, so some of you may not know this term or heard this term before. It comes from the luxury retail world. And the idea behind this is we want to be clienteling with others, not clerking. And I'll share more about what I mean by that. But to back up a little bit, and we talk about authoring and editing. In a perfect world, we always author up and we edit down. We author up and we edit down, okay? So we've already talked about how we need our teams to author up to us and we edit down. Well, we should be authoring up to our leader, whether our leader is the vice president or director or the CEO or the board. So let's say we're the CEO. You always author up to the board. And when we author up, we need to be clienteling, not clerking. And so here's where it comes from. So when the luxury retail world started undergoing transformation with e-commerce, one of the leaders in that space told me, they said, we always prided ourselves on being great merchants, having like the best products and the most beautiful products. And people would come into our stores and it was great. And we would say, how can we help you? Which is more of a clerking orientation. But with e-commerce, people don't have to come into your stores. So if you really want to create that customer experience, we had to move from clerking to clienteling. And clienteling is now when you come in the store, we don't say, how can we help you? We say, oh my gosh, you would look amazing in this. It's a much more proactive thing rather than a reactive thing. Well, how many of us actually in reality clerk with our leaders when we should be clienteling? We walk into our leader's office and we say, what would you like me to do? Tell me about your goals. What are your, where would you like me to go? Versus saying, here's what I'm seeing in the business. Here's what are some options of where I recommend we go to improve the business. And here's how I think you would look great in this. And let's talk about that. We don't proactively bring recommendations or treat our leader as if they're our number one customer, which they are. We tend to sit back and say, what do you want me to do? And so clienteling is all about, clerk, not clerking, but treating that number one customer, our leader, as the person they are, that number one customer. So that's the whole idea behind it, is making sure that we're authoring up with our leader too, just like we want our teams to be authoring up with us.